Sorry, I'm trying to get my Bluetooth to connect. It won't fucking connect. Okay. Why is it? It's like, it's not even. Oh, there it is. No, wait, that's not it. Why is it not picking these up? I don't understand. Right, the one fucking pair of Bluetooth speakers I have that aren't dead are effectively dead. Let's see how much charge I have on these fuckers. Sorry, I'm getting there. I'm already starting late. I'm going to do a couple cocktails tonight, but I don't really know why. So I just grabbed a bunch of shit and got set up. Figured to see what comes of it. I did play around a little bit with some layering, so hopefully I'll be able to do something there. All right, these are connected now. But are they? Are they? No. Why? Oh my God, this is annoying. Fucking nothing's showing up. No, none of my Bluetooth shit's showing up in my sound options. I don't understand it. I just restarted the computer too. So thank you. I just saw someone say I like the pink in hair. Oh yes. Oh, that's right. I wanted to wear my blue lipstick. I haven't worn it in a while, like a long while. Like I think we all remember what happened last time I wore it, you know. Even though I wore it first, but whatever. So I around then though, I did make a comment and I meant it and everything. And I still kind of mean it, you know, that shade of blue. I stopped wearing it, you know, Josh looked better in it than I did anyway, but I found a shade that I think I look better in. So I'm taking it back. I'm joking around, by the way. So, all right, let me look at the chat here because I have a feeling, I don't know, hopefully not, hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't need speakers right now. Fuck it. I'm okay. Listen, I see Steve there in the chat. Hi, Steve. The fuck? Anyway, this will not be about Steve. No offense, Steve, but it's not going to be about you. As I said on Twitter, which I realize not everyone is on Twitter, and some probably didn't see it. I will happily talk about any of the shit that people think I've done or want to accuse me of doing, or any of the shit that people want to believe I've done. Okay, but I'm not going to talk about Steve. I'm not going to platform an argument about someone else with someone else. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. Nobody wants to hear it anyways, except for the fucking people who want to just talk about Steve constantly. They're the only ones who want to hear it, and they want to talk more than hear. So nobody else wants to hear it, though. Like, literally no one else. Not even, I mean, we're friends with Steve, and we don't want to fucking hear it. We don't want to talk about Steve all the time, okay? Like, I don't even think Steve wants to talk about Steve all the time. Well, no, I don't think he wants to talk about Steve all the time. So that I'm not talking about Steve. I said this on Twitter and I'll say it again. I'm just going to state it plain and simply. And I don't give a shit if people like it or not. You can disagree. You can fucking think I'm dead balls wrong. That's fine. But I'm not going to sit here and debate it or listen to it. It's my opinion. Anyway, I've said it before. Sure, I don't think it was the right or the correct choice. I mean, I don't agree with Steve choosing to have that dude on his platform 3 fucking years ago. One time. Okay. Sure. But I do support and agree with Steve making his decision for his fucking channel. And I also see Steve as more than just that choice. Like, Steve's done a lot of other things. Steve has said lots of other things. Steve has spent a lot more time on this earth than just that fucking live stream. So I can't help but to look at Steve as more than just one live stream that I didn't even watch from fucking 3 years ago. Okay? Plain and simple. I also noticed, though, that Steve's not having the dude on his channel anymore. Like, to my knowledge, he hasn't even talked to him again. You know, he certainly isn't friends with him, and he certainly isn't putting tweets out on the Twitterverse or whatever saying, "How would you guys feel if I brought him back up on the channel because he reached out to me?" I mean, you know, no. And for granted, the crimes in which that dude was charged compared to what Uni's possible upcoming guest has been charged with or whatever are different. But they're they align with each other, but sure, they're worlds apart. I'll admit that, but they align with each other. They're on the same highway. But so, I mean, Steve's not talking to the dude. He's not coming back on. Unirock's asking his fucking Twitter followers how they feel about welcoming him back. Big difference. That's all I'm pointing out. I don't give a shit. I fully support Uni deciding whatever the fuck he wants for his channel. I'm not even going to fucking bitch about it. I only brought that up as a point of tension or point of preference for all the other shit that people are obsessing about. That's it. I don't care. And I'm moving on. I'm over it. No more Steve talk. Sorry. I'm done. No more Steve. No more Steve. Oh, shoot. We got bots? Is that what you were telling me? Or I'm just about set up to take care of that. There we go. Okay. All right. Thank you. That should take care of him. Holy shit. Who did that? Holy shit, Renelle Smith. Thank you so much for the super chat. Merry Christmas and happy birthday. And oh, thank you. Oh my God, you remembered my birthday's coming up. Oh, thank you so much. You are so fucking awesome. You're like one of the best people on YouTube. You know that? Which, I mean, it's YouTube. That may not sound like it's saying much, but it is. Yes, Autistic Show. We can talk about Steve, the FBI agent. But it should be maybe come with a disclaimer that things heard in the stream may not be based on fact, or may not be maybe living in the world of fiction a little bit. If we're going to talk about Steve from FBI. So yeah, that's it for Steve. I'm done with Steve. We're done. We're moving on. Okay, and Steve, the reason why Steve has a wrench is because there are people who will come into a chat and pretend to be Steve and not be Steve and make it look like Steve's doing all kinds of fucked up things. And for those who want to argue against that doesn't happen, have you looked at Twitter and seen the shit that he's having to deal with? Yeah, I think that's not only could happen, but it's likely to happen. That's why he has a wrench. But I'm going to ask Steve that if I am talking with someone here up on stream, that he refrain from kicking people out unless specifically asked. Which that may you may be specifically asked. And I should probably drop the link since I have earbuds in. No, they're still not connecting though. I don't know how to do that. Where's the MIDI? Where's the MIDI? So if I do turn that to built-in output. And it's still not picking it up. Well, maybe it'll pick up now that I turn that off. I don't know. I'll try it one more time. No. Why did it turn off the internal speaker? There. Nope, that's not it. Fuck. I don't know. Whatever. I'll just fucking use the plugged in game ones wherever they're at. They're around here somewhere. They might be in my son's room. Pain in my ass. I don't know what's wrong with them. Nope, I don't know. Fuck it. Okay, I'm done trying. No more wasting time on that. Let me just go ahead and drop this. If I have to mute it, if I have to do sound on my iPad, I will. I don't give a shit. Okay, so no talking about Steve. I'm not going to talk about Steve. And anyone who comes up here and sees this as a platform to talk about Steve will just be dropped. So it's my channel. It's about me. I don't really have anything else planned, so if nobody comes up, then boring fucking stream, I guess. Anyway, so I was playing around with layering again, and I found that the Bacardi pineapple layers on top of layers on top of the blue just real good. So I could do like red, blue, and the pineapple. But I also found this. I wonder how this would layer. This is like a cranberry, white cranberry and peach juice. So that might be pretty good. What do we have here? Oh, hey, what's up, Lefty?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, wait, I'm going to have to mute this right shit. Good. I'm going to, let me grab, wait, is there an echo? Guys, can you go ahead and talk?
I don't hear echo.
You don't hear an echo with you when you talk or anything? Does anyone else? Because I'm wondering maybe I could just do this without without earbuds. I mean, no echo. Yay, no echo. Okay, yay, I don't need them. Awesome. Okay. What's up?
That's weird because sometimes you need headphones and sometimes you don't.
Right.
It's really weird.
Okay. If you go in Raymond's room and give me the headphones, then I'll. Oh, thank you. Okay.
So what's going on?
Nothing. What's going on with you?
No, just chilling. I did a double upload today of food reviews. One was a cheesesteak, and then one was the what's your name sandwich from Popeyes.
Which one?
The blackened chicken sandwich.
Huh? I didn't know that they had that. How was that cooked?
That one was pretty good. The clarity on the video was like awesome, you know.
Yeah.
And the customer service was really, really nice. They were really, really cool about letting me come in there and film. So,
that's awesome.
Tomorrow I'll be doing a review at this place. It's called Fry Bread House. So it's called the Navajo Taco. So it's like a Native American taco because it's incorrect. It's incorrect to call them Indians because they're not Indians. They're from America. So call them Native Americans.
Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited about that. So I'll film that tomorrow, and just trying to stay out of the trouble. I think I'm gonna do a rant tonight, though.
Oh yeah, about what?
I think I'm gonna do a rant, and it's about people allowing their kids to kind of get into the beef that's online, but then they want to like. You can't let your child get into the beef and then get mad when people come at them. I mean, don't let them be in it. They shouldn't be in it in the first.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
But if they're
that's the thing too. Yeah, like because I mean, if anyone started talking shit about one of my kids, yeah, I would definitely lose my composure. But like, if my kid's in it, then I know how I would be if they're talking shit about my kid. So I'm going to do what I can to make sure my kid doesn't get involved and inspire people to talk shit about her because I don't want that.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is that a lot of times, although we want to be protective of our kids by all costs, sometimes when they jump in the fire with gasoline draws on, they're going to get burnt,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And nobody's kids exempt from that.
Exactly.
And I think that's the biggest thing that, makes everything bad.
Yeah. If your kid's old enough or you think your kid's old enough to get involved in the action and side up with you, well, then they're old enough to deal with the backlash right along with you too, So, and I don't, as a mother, I don't think I'll ever think my kids are, I don't want them to ever deal with it. So I'm not going to inspire them to have to deal with it.
Yeah. So, but I've just been trying to just focus on, just doing more positive content and the food reviews. They're not getting the views that I want them to get just yet, but hopefully they'll come in the future.
Yeah.
So just trying to just really, really just stay positive about things and positive about the quality of them. And, I'm doing about 3 a week. I think that's what I need to do for
Yeah,
the
I saw
next
that you
6 months.
uploaded a couple today. Yeah.
Yeah, I did 2 today.
Yeah.
And then I film one tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get that to go up Monday. If not, then I'll do like a kind of like a DoorDash food review where I order the food and then I record it here. I really don't like doing those ones because I'm recording with my computer and I don't really get to do any edits.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I like being able to edit
Yeah.
reels.
Yeah.
Um,
I like to be able to edit easily. Like I don't really know how to use that many editing softwares like iMovies. I've been using that for like a decade, which is it's kind of outdated probably, but I can edit very quickly on my iPad with it, but on the computer
yeah,
it's slow.
yeah. I mean, I edit with my iPhone, so
Hmm.
um, I record everything with and it's kind of like I'm getting down the system because I have 2 things. I have my cameraman who does when we record with my camera. Um, he does the edits. Like he did the edit for the Popeyes one, and then I did the edit for the Philly cheesesteak one. Um, and it's different in the clarity because the camera's a camera versus the iPhone. But
Yeah.
I don't know how to use the camera just yet, so I record on the iPhone and then I edit through Movie Maker on the iPhone, which is cool. He uses the software, so
Hmm.
yeah. So
Awesome.
it has.
I want to hear. Yeah, I want to hear about like what's on the Navajo taco and shit. Like that sounds good.
I actually
I
didn't
like
say
anything with
anybody.
taco in it though. So
I don't think I actually said anybody's name was in beef with a daughter. Did I say anybody's name?
no, you didn't say anyone's name.
I
No
guess it
way.
just she fit where, right?
I didn't hear you say anyone's name. What?
No. I guess what's your name's a little upset. I mean, I heard something happened with JJ's daughter or something. I don't know. But my
Well,
biggest thing is whoever it is if you allow your child to speak on situations that go on online and bring them on camera.
wait. Who said what
um,
though? I don't understand. I don't see anything.
Well, I never said a name, and what's your name saying, well, we already know that me and you, the Sue don't have the best relationship, so I
Well,
guess she
you guys
said
don't
that.
have to like each other. Whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, but I never said anybody's name.
I didn't hear you say anyone's name. But who's saying that you said someone's name? That's what I'm wondering.
I guess Sue is telling JJ. I guess that's
What?
why JJ's here. But I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, none of our kids are exempt from getting the smoke if they're online. You know, so when you put your child in that line of fire, things are gonna happen. Plus, also,
Oh no, she didn't say no. She asked a question, and from the looks of it, it looks like JJ assumed that question was about her kid. Maybe. Um, Sue had asked, but what if their kid wasn't in the heat but got right into it? I think she means but got brought into it or got right into it.
I
One of
guess
the
I
other.
guess that would be a different story. That would be taking
Yeah.
on an innocent child that has nothing to do with it, and we're all against that, right? Nobody wants to
Oh, I
affect
see.
the innocent child.
Yeah, and then JJ came back and said, "Thank you. My daughter has nothing to do with any beef with anyone online." And then Sue said, "I know." And then the comment with JJ down at the end there. So um, either way, I know you didn't say anyone's name. I didn't get the impression you were talking about anyone in particular or any kid in particular. So
So I mean, I guess Twitter is on fire with them fighting.
yeah, well, yeah.
JJ fighting Julie Virgo, and I mean, they just gonna be enemies for the
Who's
rest of their
Julie
life.
fighting with now?
I guess Julie's fighting with JJ.
Oh, okay. I
But
didn't know
the
that.
interesting
Oh,
thing is
JJ,
that
aren't you like
Julie is the same age as JJ's daughter. Come to think about it, like
Yeah, but again, though,
Julie's a creator too. You know,
Julie chooses to be online and to to participate in this. JJ's daughter doesn't. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's none of my business. None of them are my kids, right? Um, I have my own daughter to worry about. But I mean, hey, we all have an opinion, and my opinion is if you bring your daughter on your panels and y'all talk about different things that go on, you're kind of putting them in harm's way. But if you don't do that, then there's nothing to worry about. If your daughter doesn't have anything to do with the beef and they're throwing her in the beef, that's wrong.
right.
You know,
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean,
it's not
I
right to
think that
do.
the daughter would have to be up on panel and participating in the beef to, be susceptible to the beef, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
because like some
yeah.
others, I imagine that there are some others who just don't give a shit and they'll just like drop their kids' names or whatever, just drop their kids, you know what I mean, into the heat of a discussion or conversation. So in that instance, though, I don't think that anything should befall on the kids because they're not the ones that are doing it, So
No, so I just think that parents understand we don't have stupid kids nowadays. Like
right.
if you're online talking trash, your kids see it. You know what I mean? You may not want to admit to it, but the kids see the, the trash we do. We all do it. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody's exempt from it,
Mm-hmm.
So,
They do. They hear everything. That's one of the first things I learned parenting when my son started getting older. It's like, no matter how quiet you think you are or how far away you think they are, they fucking hear it.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, definitely nobody should threaten nobody's kids. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
going over and beyond, Nobody's should be doing that, But, listen, when we sign up for this internet thing, people don't care. I think the biggest thing is that people don't care. And when you understand that people don't care, you can then maneuver in the way that you see fit because you're dealing with people that don't care. They
Right.
really don't, you know.
Well, I mean, they
How
care.
can you show respect?
They don't
How
care
can you
about
show respect?
you. I mean, not
Yeah, they
you
don't care
personally,
about
you in general.
you. And but how do you show respect
Huh?
to those? How do you show respect to those that really don't give a f about you? It's like it's a very very hard thing to do. I'm not one to be up for that game because I'm not going to respect nobody that don't respect me. So I guess I would say to fail at that, but for the most part, it's like it's not hard to just. It's two things, right? And we got to be honest here. It's never hard for two individuals to go their separate ways because in real life, 9 times out of 10, people would just go their separate ways, right? But on the internet, people think they're big and bad, and they think that they can't be touched. So they think that they could just say whatever they want to say. So you have this where in real life you would walk away. On the internet, you can be whoever you want to be. So you tend to then there's a thin line between bullying and just harassing and all of that. And I think a lot of people cross that line because they feel as though they could be whoever they are because when they walk out their front door, nobody's going to do anything to them. Nobody probably even know who they are.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of power in anonymity, no doubt.
So, and I think that a lot of people's money lies in the back and forth drama. Um, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of creators here that are making a lot of money off of the back and forth. And once that back and forth stops, the money dries up because
Yeah.
people are supporting people that say the things that they want to say, but they scared to say. So they support the creator that says it because they're like, oh, that person is speaking for me. You know what I mean?
You're speaking for me, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing, though. Like, channels aren't, and they shouldn't behave or want to be or be seen as mouthpieces for the viewers, because then it's not our content, it's their content. And there would be one thing, except like there's no contract ahead of time, so you don't know what the viewers want to hear, and you're always going to be upsetting some viewers. So the people who are siding with you and loving you because you agree with them on this one issue will next week be swearing you up and down because you disagree on a different issue, and then it becomes this either all the way in or all the way out. It's we're ride or die or fuck you. Imagine going through real life like that. Like imagine, like think about your friends or even your acquaintances or whatever, your family. Everyone has family, for example, where some of them are shit people, and most of them will sometimes do shit things. Imagine if we just dropped all of our family every time that happened. It's, I don't know, it's crazy.
Never a lot of family members.
Yeah. Everyone would be alone.
This is happening right now. Really, this is happening right now. I'm disgusted and done with YouTube for the night.
I don't know what you're reading. I don't see anything.
Oh, that was you. Well, have a good night, JJ. Before then, have a Merry Christmas and hope family's doing well. Guess she's mad now. But we didn't say anything, right?
I don't know why. I mean,
think you could be PMS, maybe? Respectfully? Think you could be PMS respectfully?
I don't doubt that you kind of took a moment here to maybe slightly kind of antagonize a little bit, but she's also never in my chat. So I think you both kind of did that to each other. So I'm whatever. It's all, it's all good. But above and beyond that, like you didn't say anything. There was nothing discussed really in my opinion, to really upset anyone. So I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of times people, they get in their feelings and, it's hard out here being JJ sometimes, She gets attacked a lot. So it's hard out here being JJ sometimes. She gets attacked a lot, and, I can understand the frustration,
Okay.
But
Brandon, and
so
I'll bring you up in a little bit, Brandon. Right now, sorry, I should probably drop this on fucking Twitter. Right now, I want to leave it open for anyone who's been running their mouths and shit on Twitter and being all fucking big and brave behind their keyboard to have the chance to come up. If no one comes up or whatever, or after people come up, then yeah, you're welcome to come up.
That's the funniest thing, is that they never, once you drop the link for them, they get so scared.
I know.
Scared.
I have a theory about that. Like, I had someone in the chat here, I think maybe like 2 weeks ago, kind of trolling or some shit, running their mouth. And I got frustrated. I'm like, oh, here, just take the link. Come on, let's talk about this. And they're like, oh, I can't right now, or, whatever. But they had all the time in the world to sit there and type away at me, but they can't come up for a fucking 10-minute chat, And the fact that they wouldn't do it. And then Unirock had made it through a tweet out there, like afterwards, like, oh, I'll come up or whatever. So that kind of made me think, I bet that the people who are in the chat running their mouths, they're all just like one small group of people. Like, because let's face it, they're sock accounts, but we don't know whose sock they are. So, I mean, think about it, like if Katie came in my chat and was fucking with me, and I said, come up and chat or come up and panel. She knows damn well the second she got up on panel, everyone would know it was her. So she wouldn't do that, And I'm not saying I think she's ever done that. I don't. I'm just giving an example here. So yeah, I think that's why some of the people stirring the shit in chats don't come up when you drop the link, because they don't want to reveal who they really are. So
yeah, and then the ones that there are face out there, they won't even come up, but they'll talk trash to you behind your back. They'll try to. It's just a whole lot of weirdness, Like, I'm like, hey man, you got something to say? Just say it to me.
Yeah,
not that big of a deal.
Yeah, exactly. Just let's talk about just. It drives me nuts. Well, it doesn't drive me nuts, but it's so telling, because like they act like they're these like good agents or whatever for truth, for justice, you know, whatever. Like they're righteous in their endeavors. But then, like, when you give them an opportunity to get some truth, to get some answers, to get some to solve shit, they don't want to, you know. Oh hey, what's up, BX?
Hey, what up?
Nothing. What's up with you?
I'm chilling. I was sent this stream, and right as soon as I clicked on, I seen something about people were afraid to call in.
No, I wasn't talking. I honestly, dead ass. You've been up on stream before. I was not even referring to you. I was referring to these other people on Twitter. But you're still more than welcome to come up.
Yeah, I'd never assumed that you were talking about me. Obviously.
Well, no, you've come up and you've come up on stream, even when 100%. I wasn't dropping the link.
Well, no, you did drop the link for me to come in, all right?
No, I know. You know what I mean. I'm saying you come up and stream even when like that wasn't the purpose of the stream, was to drop the link, sort of thing. No, it's all good.
Well, shit, I do want to actually talk about a few things to see if I could get some actual responses. Last time we tried to have a conversation.
Okay.
There was a lot of biased behavior.
We can do that, but here's what I want to do. Okay. When you talk, I will mute my mic. I'll shut the fuck up, whatever, for like a minute or two, and then I will switch. Okay, that's sure. What I would like to do, and I offered to do that with everyone. So
sure.
Okay.
What's going on, BX?
Hey, what's going on, man? I've been meaning to ask you how long you've sold your soul for, but let's focus on EKC for now.
Okay. You know, I sold my soul for $1 in a donut. T-shirts coming soon. You want to buy one?
Fuck no. And help you get some more chicken sandwiches? And help you get some more chicken sandwiches? I think I've done enough, nigga. How many chicken sandwiches I've paid for already? Be honest. How many chicken sandwiches I've paid for you using my name or something like that in the past?
Eric, wait a minute. Here's the deal.
It's all jokes. It's not serious. I'm just asking him.
Here's the deal. I have Roadhog in the background. I'm not going to bring him up. We're not going to do this. But Roadhog, when these guys step down, if you want to come up, then you're welcome.
Oh shit! Hey, what's up, Roadhog? Unfortunately, you can't come up.
Yeah, not right now.
Okay.
I'm not a debate channel. I'm not a moderator, and I don't want to be. I'm going to make a drink though right now. So
who would you be moderating for? If Roadhog comes up, you think he's going to debate me? He ain't coming to debate me. He's coming to talk to you, obviously.
Well, you don't think that like that Lefty and Roadhog are like the best of friends or anything, do you?
Nah, but then that would be you two and him, and then I would probably make sure that nobody stumps on him or jumps him or is any unfair talks. I don't really think that there would be a need to have a moderator for this, especially after you made it clear that you don't operate like that.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not a fucking moderator.
So
I don't know, like, why would people expect me to be? I don't understand that.
I don't think it was people expecting you to be a moderator, but when someone asked to moderate, they assume that since it's your channel, you would at least be fair.
I didn't ask to moderate.
Be unbiased. So
I didn't
you're gonna ignore the fair and unbiased part. Gotcha.
I didn't ask to moderate. I didn't.
So you're gonna ignore it. So you're gonna keep ignoring it. Wow. Are you fair and unbiased?
When did I?
Are you fair and unbiased? I'm asking a question and you're avoiding it like the plague.
Let's go back to the first thing you said, claiming that I asked to be something.
Let's run from it. Let's run from it. No, let's to be clear. Let me say it again, so maybe I
think I'm very capable of being fair and biased, but I don't want to fucking moderate.
If you're fair and biased, I don't think it's outlandish during a conversation if it's your channel for someone to expect you to be fair and biased.
Listen. Let me tell you something.
And ask you to moderate a conversation on your channel.
I will have on a guest and we will talk about things and we will give maybe our experience of things and share that. Okay. I realize some people may not like it, but that doesn't mean that everyone has a right to come up on my channel and tell me how they feel about shit. They're more than welcome.
What?
Their own channel. Yeah.
They have no right to come up once you drop the link and tell you how they feel. That sounds outlandish.
Nobody has a right to come up on my channel, period, unless I invite them.
Okay, period. So if they're on your channel, what are you talking about? That's like you're naming a bunch of different points just to.
No, that's one point. That's one point.
What did that have to do with what I asked though? Like, and I'm not even trying to be disrespectful or come with attitude. It seems like you changed the fucking subject and add points that have nothing to do with what the fuck is being brought.
Ask your question.
What is wrong with being asked to moderate in the moment if it's your channel and you are, according to yourself, fair and unbiased?
Okay. There's nothing
Which I don't think
wrong.
is true at all.
There's nothing wrong with somebody asking me. No.
Okay.
But I don't have to. I'm not obligated to. I don't owe it to anyone to have to say yes.
No one said you had to.
So
no one said you had to. If you could be a piece of shit if you want to, that's your right as a human, right? Or just having free will.
So refusing to moderate means you're a piece of shit?
No, not at all. But you're reaching like a motherfucker, though.
No,
that was a good tactic.
I'm
good
just following your lead here.
No, you're not. You're not following my lead. And if so, if that's the case, then you have a really. If that's the case, that you are following my lead,
just get along.
You're being disingenuous on purpose. Because that wasn't what I said.
Disingenuous. No, I'm not. I'm following your lead because that's exactly what it sounded like to me. And that's not how you meant it. You should know.
Let me clarify.
You should know that that's how you came off. That's all I'm saying.
No, to you then, I guess. But that wasn't how I meant it. I said exactly what I said. Okay. You feel good about yourself? What I said was exactly what I said. You reaching and pulling a bunch of other bullshit. No, I said you can be an asshole. That's a fucking option, right? It's all an option. I was naming the options. If I wanted to call you an asshole, which I think that you've seen my content or have even spoke to me enough, I would have just said this shit. Or if I wanted to call you a sleaze bag, exactly. So why did you just make a big deal out of it? As if I did, though.
Well, no, because I thought that there was a weird connection to make that if you don't want to moderate, then you're automatically an asshole or a piece of shit.
No,
whatever it was you said.
Didn't say that.
That's what I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I asked.
No, that wasn't what I said. It seemed like you was either poisoning the well or setting up a straw man, but whatever. It could just be you misunderstanding me, which is fine. I would then we ask you to, yeah. So like for a few things like that, right? Like in the form of, it doesn't have to be a debate. It could be a conversation. To me, things like that seem super disingenuous. Like if someone doesn't say that directly, well, so you're saying this.
Well, see, here's the thing. I mean, I think you came onto the stream with expectations.
What expectations?
When you
came talking about this one?
No. The one I from my understanding, we're talking about the when you came on the last week or whatever. So, because you were talking about moderating and shit. So, it seems like you came on to the stream with expectations that I was going to moderate, that there was going to be a debate. Which I mean, and if you had talked to me about it beforehand and I agreed to it, then well, yeah, of course you should expect.
The only reason why that sounds crazy to me. The only reason why that sounds insane the only reason why that sounds crazy or insane to me is if you just stated that you were fair and had integrity, someone having to fucking discuss you being fair and having integrity sounds insane. If they got to discuss that prior, because usually on my channel, even if someone comes in and they fucking start going back and forth, I'm extremely fair. I'm going to allow both parties to talk. If one person says bitch 1,000 times, I'm not going to only point out when someone says suck my dick. When someone is being disrespectful on one side, I'm going to make sure it's an even playing field because I have integrity and I believe in fair treatment. I don't believe in that.
No, that's not what I said. You want to talk about jumping to conclusions here? Let me finish. See, just because you ask or expect me or want me to do something on my channel, like moderate,
no one said that.
Doesn't mean that if I don't say yes, then therefore I'm lacking some amount of integrity or whatever. That's not it. I would think so. If in the moment, if you're expected to have integrity or be fair, I would think that you're fair and have integrity at all times, not only when asked prior to. Yeah, well, what makes you think that being fair and having integrity means you have to say yes to moderate? Saying no or declining to moderate doesn't mean anything about your fairness or your integrity. What if for some reason you fear or you think maybe you would be a little bit biased in the way you perceive things, so therefore you're bowing out?
You don't have integrity.
What?
Period. Then you don't have integrity, period.
Wow.
Maybe, you know what it is? I'll put it as simple as this. Maybe I had more faith in you than you do in yourself. But I just told you how I handle things. And of course, you don't have to handle things the same way. But I just thought people with integrity do this. Maybe I was wrong.
People are human.
Maybe I was wrong. Of course, right. Yeah. Which is why I said it's possible someone could just be this. In an instance, I think I either said asshole or something of that nature or scumbag, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. But that's also an option.
Well, I mean, just
right. It just is what it is.
I mean, no disrespect by this, and I hope that, and I'm sorry if you had found this upsetting. It's just like I just, with all the bullshit and everything that is hurled around and things at everyone here, and that we hurl at each other, even I don't feel that I need to be in the middle of everything. So
that's your choice. I totally agree with you on that. You have that option, right? Of course, everyone can have the right to do whatever. But in turn, if I think that that's some funny shit or some suspect shit, and I think it shows that you lack integrity, that would just not only be my opinion, but it just is what it is. And also, I see your boy Steve. What? Because you have integrity, you can't run the channel. No, nigga. No, if that's the way it works, if you have integrity or whatever the fuck you base your shit off of, no, you cannot just do anything that goes opposite of what the fuck you stand for, especially integrity. That sounds stupid, but I shouldn't be surprised from a bitch like you, Steve.
Ooh, listen also, to that. See, now that is a zero. You have no integrity.
Yes, integrity. What the fuck does an insult have to do with integrity?
Very much. Are you kidding? Because someone with integrity wouldn't feel compelled to hurl such nasty insults at people.
What does integrity mean?
They would instead try to discuss, or they would walk away. The integrity thing would do.
What does integrity mean?
Not fucking hurl insults.
What does integrity mean?
Okay, let's
pull it up.
Okay.
You can't throw insults because if you have integrity, there's no jokes at all involved. You can't roast
of being honest and having strong moral principles.
What does that have to do with me roasting someone?
Moral uprightness, and I would say that kind of has everything to do with it.
How? So wait, hold on. So comedians that roast a joke, I'm gonna ask you
moral uprightness.
So comedians that roast a joke, they have no morals now.
Oh my God.
So you don't have morals,
I didn't
right?
say no morals, right? Oh my God. Why is everything always so like black and white with you? No morals, integrity.
Bitch, didn't you just do that to me, stupid? You literally just did that to me, and now you can't handle it. You just, oh my God, are you saying that I'm this? You just did that.
Someone can, be a lesser person with integrity than someone else, but still have integrity. There's levels.
Okay, you have less.
Middle ground.
You have less, if any at all. I think that's clear as fuck.
Well, I think you're wrong. So
with a bunch of yes men that just ass pat each other and give each other pearl necklaces like you and Steve do.
Ooh. Wow. I think I heard Nietzsche say something like that once.
I'm sorry, that was supposed to be funny. Okay, I got you. Okay, whoa. All right. Okay, so that'll be established that you have little to none when it comes to fucking integrity. The misogyny comment, right? I thought that it was real hypocritical that you could say in one video that me and Roadhog was making everything about us being men and being victims, and then 2 minutes later or less, you could say that we're just misogynists. Wouldn't that be you doing the exact same thing?
Me pointing out your misogyny is not me being misogynistic.
So me pointing out your misandry is not me being a misogynist.
You didn't point it out. You just went in that stream. You just went straight to the whole dick sucking.
I didn't point it out. So wait, hold on. When I said that, because mind you clarified. Because you clarified yourself.
Last time you were on my channel, you just talked over everyone, and then you just started throwing around insults and telling people to suck your dick. So yeah,
you're cutting me off right now when I'm making a valid point. You yourself.
That is what I pinpointed. What I pointed to when I explained how and why it is. That's why she just extremely misogynistic.
You're just saying a bunch of bullshit. Okay, so in your own very video, you just said, no, that's not because you didn't do that. But then you stated yourself that me and Roadhog keep saying that there's a certain type of treatment to men that don't kiss your ass. Hey, what's up, Real? I see you, Lefty.
Oh, I see. So you're not up here to actually discuss the facts. You want to just make shit up as you go along. That's it.
You made what? I made that up.
Bye. Okay.
That was very entertaining.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm sorry. He'll probably go stream now and throw a fucking fit on his channel. But Roadhog looks like wants to come up, and I'm not going to host a panel with the two of you up. So do you mind if I let you go and bring him up here for a minute?
Sure.
Okay. I want to give him a chance here to, I didn't extend this whole invite or whatever with the link for them, but I got to be fair about it, I think. And I'll probably end up, I don't know, getting pissed off and dropping him too, but still. But yeah, so if he pisses me off and I drop him, which may very well happen, more than welcome, come up. Okay. All right. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, you're on, Roadhog. I don't know if you.
Oh, I'm here. Thank you for allowing me up. I appreciate it.
Hey, what's up?
So, I understand you're having a problem with the same person I am.
Who's the same person?
The progressive lady on Twitter.
The what? What lady?
What's her name? Progressive something on Twitter.
Progressive conservative or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That she likes to just talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not here to argue with you. I'm kind of just going off. I understand your point of view with her. I truly do. I believe there is a set group of a couple people out here that love to start shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's both on YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not just one. And there is, and me and you have differences right now. This isn't the place to talk about it. Okay. I'm just coming out saying that I'm coming off completely different now these days. I'm trying to be a little bit different. I'm not trying to be as assholic as I used to be. I try to see the points of everybody. But as creators, which you are and I am, we have to take a responsibility now these days. And I agree that, you know, people starting shit on Twitter overflows into YouTube. And that's been something that's been going on for years. Okay. Yep. And it's to, in my opinion, it's to rile the shit up. It's to get people going at one another. Because it is the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing right now. It's exactly what it is. But as content creators, we cannot have double standards either. Okay. If we allow one person to talk shit, we cannot go back to Twitter and go, oh, well, you can't do that, or you can't do this, or you can't do that. Does that make sense?
I don't know. What do you mean? Like,
okay. So let's, because I don't really want to say names. I don't, because you do that, you get a whole shitstorm going on. But let's say you have a person that's person A, that's your friend, okay? Mm-hmm. And person A doesn't like another content creator. So person A just talks shit. And you, as what some people would think by you allowing them to speak or whatever, saying that you endorse that. Okay. So does that mean that we're allowing this situation to continue because we're not stepping up and saying something out about it?
Well, I think it's, I don't think it's just as simple as just whether or not someone's talking shit. Like, I mean, because if you have someone up in stream and you're talking and you get on a subject and they say something that's just not flattering or whatever, not nice, that's one thing. But if they're brought up on stream for the specific purpose of talking shit about someone while the content creator sits there and says nothing and just lets it go on, then that's one thing. Then I think that that's kind of a hit piece. But if in the process of talking with someone, some shit is said, then that's another thing. I think as a content creator, though, it would be wise. It would be wise, I think, to not like participate in that too much, you know, especially the shit talking for the shit talking, because you're going to alienate people. I mean, I don't think that you have to prevent things being said so much as you should just do what you can to not play into it.
Okay.
You know? Because I mean, if someone is saying given their story or whatever, and it involves someone, but it's not the whole point of the stream, it's just a part of it. To ask them or to expect them to not be honest about it, I think would be a disservice to them too. I mean, just because someone is saying some shit about someone, that's their experience. I mean, they have a right to share their experience too.
I agree. People have the right to share their experience, Aaron. But when people start making allegations that can harm somebody, we must be able to let that person come and defend themselves. We must.
It should maybe come with some sort of disclaimer, like verbal, even like.
Okay, right I could agree to that. I could, but some people don't do that. They allow them that free speech to go off and say, and it's happened to me many a times. It really has. Right. I believe it's happened to you.
Oh yeah.
When we have people to come on because when we panel people, we are taking a responsibility. We are taking that choice to say, well, we may not agree with everything, but we are allowing them on here. We're giving them a voice. And when we give them a voice, we have to give the person or persons that they're accusing a voice as well. We cannot be one-sided biased.
See,
go ahead.
I disagree with that. I mean, I do. Like, because no, let's take your that thought process and let's apply it, moving out a little bit. Like say, I don't know. I don't even know. Give me two people I can think of here. Okay, I know. Think Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Okay.
Yeah.
So if someone has a channel and Johnny Depp comes on and he's giving an interview, his experiences with Amber, his thought about Amber and all this, well, then by what you're suggesting, then that channel needs to have Amber come on and do the same thing. And they can. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that they should be obligated to.
Okay, I see your point. Yeah, I see your point. But if they do let them on, would they then be obligated to say, okay, let me hear side A and side B?
I think, well,
You see
yeah,
what I'm saying?
if they have the other
Right.
person on, I think they should, yeah, because otherwise, what's the point of having them on? You know?
Okay. Yeah, and I agree with that because there's a lot of channels out here that are very one-sided. What's it been now? Like the last 6 months, I can honestly say YouTube has went really downhill. We've had way too much doxing. We've had this. We've had subscribers attacked. We've had moderators attacked. And it's getting out of hand. Even I see that. I'm one of the ruthless, nastiest motherfuckers on here. I will say it. I do not care. But it is getting out of hand. And if I can step up and say that, then everybody needs to take a check and go, whoa, okay, back off. We can't keep blaming people for other people's actions either.
Right.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
It's to the point where we're all going to be different. It doesn't matter. You've got your opinions, I've got mine, but as you can see, I can sit here and have a conversation with you. Okay. And that's what has to happen out here is at the end of the day, I came up here to say, I understand where you're having a problem with the old girl on Twitter. I deal with her damn near every day.
Yeah.
She stalks my family.
Yeah.
She stalks the shit out of my family. She has a group. And when I say it again, there is a group of gang members, as I like to call it, that hang out together in Twitter land. And they usually do. They stay in Twitter land. They don't want to come over to YouTube. But they do. They talk a huge amount of crap. And people believe it with no evidence. I've been accused of some of the most outlandish shit. And nobody has ever shown evidence to say that it was true or not.
Yeah, I can agree. Yeah, no one's really shown much of evidence, period. Yeah.
So I completely agree with this woman disagree with this woman because she seems like she's, kind of fucking loony. Let's just be honest, because anybody that sits around on Twitter all day hashtagging police departments and hashtagging the wrong police department at that, there's something seriously wrong. But these people feed into it, and then it just becomes stronger and stronger. And in my opinion, if we don't shut the shit down, then we ain't gonna have any kind of community at all.
Here's the thing. There's one thing I disagree with that you said when you said that YouTube has gotten really bad lately. I have to disagree with that. YouTube has always been like this, always. The only difference is though now is that instead of just being like the fringe members of society or whatever that are doing shit, making content on YouTube, it's your average soccer mom. That's
I agree.
Changed. So
but we're also finding out that, and I'll say this, and I'm not trying to be mean to him or anything. But when you look at Real, in my opinion, a lot of people weaponize him. They look at Real as the guy that they can just send out to the war machine and take the hits for everybody.
See, and I'm going to disagree with that. I understand why you're saying that. I do. In the very beginning when I first met him, I kind of wondered that a little bit too. But then I got to know him. And he's not some gullible schmuck that's just like easy to manipulate and to control or anything like that. He's a very smart guy. He's got his shit together. He's not someone who's going to ever be easily manipulated. So that's why I disagree with that. So
and that's fine. That's your opinion. I'm just going off what I see from his own stuff. I looked at his videos the other day. He does great when he talks drama, but everything else, nobody's there. And that's just my opinion. That's it.
Yeah, he's also kind of changing his content. He's doing like a switchover thing. That's going to happen to anyone's channel when they do it. So I wouldn't worry about him. Don't really.
But yeah, I mean, I just think that we're going to have to start taking stances on things as creators to say, do we allow this or do we just squash it? If somebody comes up, starts making allegations, do we just finally say, okay, look, I get that you want to say this, but maybe this isn't the time or the place.
Well, yeah, no, you're right. I think the best way to go about that, though, is making a stance, first, like us making a stance first. Like, I know I made jokes about this before in other streams with other people, but, it's true, though, kind of what Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world, So the best way to inspire change in other people is to show change. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I will gladly, though, take this pledge and everything to stop doing or to not do the things that we discussed here,
That's cool. So, and I think that's a beginning for everybody then.
Right.
Is if two people, even you and me, that don't agree, kind of dislike each other to shit, if they can at least agree on that, that's a start.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, that's all I had to say. I appreciate you giving me the time up here.
Well, great. I'm glad. Thanks for coming up.
No problem.
Bye. Okay. Did I pin that? I didn't pin that, did I? Shit. I meant to pin that comment, the stream. All right, let me post it again and then I'll pin it. There we go. I meant to do that like in the, like before, like I really had anyone come up so that if people came in here, they would see it and whatnot. But it's too late now. Well, it's not too late, but. Okay, I'm just going through the comments here real quick. I don't know what that one was even about. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, here's the deal, guys. And maybe I'm selfish for this. I don't care. I'm fucking selfish for it though. But like, if I'm going to put myself through the stress or whatever of debating, of arguing and shit like that, it's not going to be as moderator. It's not going to be to try to keep things, like I don't have it in me. I really don't. I'm sorry. But if I'm going to have a discussion with someone like that doesn't involve talking about someone else, but involves just me and that person talking about any issues we may have, or viewpoints or whatever, then yeah, I will gladly do that, because I find that to be a little bit less draining, because I feel like then I'm not doing it to appease others. I'm doing it to appease myself. Even like I said, I'm selfish like that. So I understand that some people maybe wanted or hoped that I would have addressed certain things with certain people up here, but yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not going to just. Anyone else is more than welcome to address something with them. They may or may not answer. I don't know. But if they don't answer, then I think you kind of get your answer, if that makes sense. But I understand, and I'm compassionate to anyone's being upset about that. But I'm sorry. I can't do it. In a little bit here, Brandon. Let me just. I mean, I don't really expect anyone from Twitter to show up, I'll be honest, but I want to just at least be able to say I gave them, their fair shot. So whatever. I like having, would it be plausible deniability? No, it wouldn't be plausible. It would be actual deniability. I don't know, whatever. I'm not sure how I would word that. Kind of like knowing that, I don't know, I did all I could. Thank you, Lisa, just Lisa, for thinking I always have integrity. I don't think I always have integrity. I don't think I have. I think it's maybe true, probably true, that I don't have all that much integrity or whatever, but I don't think it's true that I don't have integrity for the reasons in which he was saying were the reasons. That's what I was disagreeing with more than anything. Yeah, they do sure like to post it on Twitter. I know, right? That's why I want to eat. I mean, I don't know. It's just amazing how for months, well, not months straight through for months, but over the course of time, here and there throughout months, I make the offer. Let's have a chat. Let's do this. Let's debate, whatever, And for granted, and when I first started making these offers, I was willing to go on anybody else's stream. And I was treated fine on other streams. It's not even anything like that, which is why I would absolutely return the favor to anyone who came up on mine. But it's still a lot of hassle, still a lot of bullshit. Because it doesn't matter if you're on your channel or someone else's channel, your chat's gonna be filled with people, with at least half the people who don't like you. If you're on somebody else's channel, then probably more than half. And you're going through all this hassle and this bullshit and everything. And it's not like I don't want to help other creators make money. Of course I do. But if I'm going to put myself through the ringer like that, then, I don't know. I'm not feeling that generous, I guess. I mean, I don't know. At least for now. That's all. But I mean, I'll happily go up on anyone's channel and just talk about whatever. That's cool. But I don't want to really go on other people's channel to be reading all kinds of horrible shit about me in the chat and to, not be listened to and or whatever. And just, to help them make money. That's all. I know it's probably a shitty thing to say and feel. I don't know what to say, but until you've done it a few times and that you realize that's what's happening, you kind of lose your taste for it. That's all. Okay, let me say, I probably should have. This was a fuck up, a royal fuck up on my part. I didn't have a chat with the mods or anything about anything to do with chat, but I am looking to see who's being timed down for what. And I'm supporting what they're doing. So like, I understand people have issues and all that, and that's great. I hear your issues. You can comment on the stream underneath afterwards, and I'm not going to remove any comments. Say whatever the fuck you want, But in the live stream chat, because people are here live participating, I do ask that just, I don't know. I mean, by all means, say how you feel. Don't hold back, but just, I don't know. Just try to be cool about it. I don't know what to say. Maybe whatever. Maybe there's no right way to handle it, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not a moderator. And the mods in the chat, they're not debate moderators. They're chat moderators. So. Oh, Steve, they're not, I got to start. I got to start fucking insisting on bets with people. Because I swear to God, that conversation I was having last night in DMs, and I forget I didn't word it word for word exactly like I worded it in my post here on YouTube. But yeah, that's what I said. And I didn't even think that thought through thoroughly enough to consider, is this fully a joke? Is this half a joke? This might actually happen. It's like, it's just one of those things you say off the cuff, but you kind of think it's true, but you just don't really put much thought into the truth of how true it is. And then I shit you not, 11:55 a.m., 5 minutes before the a.m. ended and the p.m. started, I got that notification on YouTube. I was like, wow, I fucking called that one right. I got to start fucking taking bets. And like you said, Steve, how no one's showing up here. Again, I'm talking with people, and I got to start saying, I bet you that no one fucking comes. I bet you this person doesn't come, this person, whatever. I could make a list of the people who I knew weren't going to come. There were a couple of people I thought maybe, but I think maybe one of the people who I think might even still show up, upon hearing that I refuse to talk about Steve, I think that might deter her and she might not come up then. Well, Grace Case, you can come on up and test it yourself. Come on. And when I said that you realize that there was a whole context with that. Like, I'll go in someone else's channel just to talk about other drama in the community, not myself. I'm not going to put myself through that drama. I just explained all of that right before I said that. Like, but if you're going to run with that last sentence and twist it, I just see, this is why nobody wants to fucking talk to people, because nobody listens. Yes, exactly. You need to have me on the Mousy Files. I will happily come on. Well, Wendy, here's the thing. I could coordinate schedules with them if I want them to show up. I tried to do that. The only stipulation I had, the only thing I insisted on was that we have it on my channel. I offered to have a neutral moderator. I offered to turn the live chat off if that's what they wanted. I was told no. So, okay, the offer was never finalized or completed, whatever. And as far as the schedule thing, well, there's a lot of people on Twitter that want to talk shit. Surely one of them has the time free on a Friday night at 10 p.m., if not, well, then how bad do they really want it? You know, I don't know what to say. But if anyone wants to get in touch with me and we can coordinate a time and place, if that's easier, sure. This isn't like it has to be now or never. It's like, just why wait though? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Mrs. Grace Case, I'm sorry. Mrs. Cassandra says, Grace was talking about on our channel for fun, not anything drama related. I'm sorry. I see. I'm sorry. That was completely and totally my mistake and my fault. I apologize. I know, and you know, and I know you, Grace, because you're in the chat here all the time. If you had an issue, I think that you would discuss it and you would, you know, not try to fuck with me in chat. So I should know better. I apologize. Well, Wendy, I just explained why I would want it on my channel. So, I mean, I've gone on other people's channels. Well, now I want it on my channel. So, I mean, I don't see what the big deal is there. Why does it need to be a Twitter space instead of on the channel? Like, we don't have to have cameras on. We can do an avatar thing. I don't care if that's it. You know, it's just Twitter space. So I don't see what the point of that is. Like, I don't know. Oh, I don't. This is a neutral place, Wendy. I mean, I understand it may not sound that way because it's my channel or whatever. But the only thing that maybe doesn't make it neutral is that, like I said, like going on other people's channel, there's more likely to be more people in the chat who dislike me, you know, than there is in my chat. But there's still, if I do it on my channel, it's still like I think I can close to half of the people there are probably going to dislike me. That's the only thing. That's why I do offer to turn the live chat off. But what makes it neutral is the moderator. That's what makes it neutral. So, I mean, think about it. It's my channel. What's the one thing I could do? The one and only thing that I could do, and that's just kick everyone off. Sure, I could do that. Or I could just leave myself from somebody else's chat. Either way, it's the same effect. It's the same thing. So beyond that, I have no control, especially if there's a third party there, a third neutral party there. There's, you know, so, I mean, I don't understand how that's not neutral. The only thing I have power over everyone else is that I can shut it down. Well, you know, everyone else there can effectively shut it down too, just by fucking leaving. So, well, I disagree, Wendy. I mean, my channel is about as neutral as I can get. I mean, like I just said, like I just explained, what can I do on my channel that I can't do in a Twitter space? In a Twitter space, I can just leave. That's shutting it down. On my channel, I can just kick everyone out, or I can still leave my channel. That's still shutting it down. That's the only thing I can do. I mean, if I'm going to be debating someone, what advantage can I use from my channel? I mean, the only thing I'm thinking about is that if I'm going to go through this bullshit, I at least want to just get the AdSense. That's it. So I don't know what to tell you. Listen, Wendy, I explained this 10 times. I don't know what to tell you. I explained this on Twitter fucking back in July. So it's my channel. I just wanted to, we can shut the chat off. We can have a neutral moderator, whatever, but my channel. So I think I've been more than nice, more than happy, more than cooperative to go on other people's channels and be supportive. I want them to make the money, sure. Well, you know what? I kind of want the same respect back now. And if no one wants to give it to me, well, then this sure as hell says a lot about them. So I don't have to tell you, it's over. That's the end of the conversation. Yeah, oh yeah, of course it's the AdSense. I just explained that. Fuck yeah. So. Oh, really? Oh, I want to highlight this fucking comment. See this right here. Well, don't expect anyone to come and help you make money. Oh, but it's been fine that I've gone and helped other people make money. And that's been and being expected of me right now. Because the one time I'm making a stand for myself, I'm going to be labeled by you as what, wrong? No, I don't think so. Especially when I'm reading all this shit that people want to write about me on Twitter and everything. And you know what? That's fine. I don't care if they do. But I'm not going to subject myself to more of the same bullshit from them and from a chat. And not only do it for free, but do it in terms of helping them make money. Because that's what I've been doing all along. I'm so sorry that you think I'm not entitled to the same thing as everyone else. But I am. You know, I am. I don't know what to say. Oh, Wendy, you. I almost. I don't know why that line from SNL came into my head. I'm not going to say it, but wow, I almost did. If I thought that a resolution were possible through having a discussion, I would have done it already. In fact, I tried to do it. But I've learned from tweets alone, but also from having conversations on stream on YouTube, that a resolution is really not possible because no one wants to even give me the credit of having said or done the things I've said and done, even after I show them I've said and did the things I said and did. So that tells me that I'm the only one interested in a resolution, no one else. Now, if I thought somehow still having a discussion on someone else's channel might change that, I would still do that. But twice now, and nothing has been resolved from that. And things, if anything, seem to be just as bad, if not worse. So again, I say, if I'm going to play this silly game of people fucking just wanting to troll, wanting to talk shit about me and believe these horrible things, well, then if I'm going to put myself through that hassle and continue to do so, I'm going to not only not do it so they can make money, but I'm going to insist that it's not on my channel this time because what's fair is fair. So, yeah, if I thought a resolution were possible, I would have done that already. I would have done that a long time ago. So I don't know what to tell you. You're funny though. Holy shit. Oh my God, thank you so much for the super chat, Steve. Have some money. You are entitled. It's your name in videos. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. And Silly Rabbit. Oh my God, thank you so much for the super chat. Holy shit. Or super sticker. Sorry, I get them confused. But thank you. Oh my God, that's so awesome. See, I'm not here for the money. I'm here because I enjoy doing this. And like I've been saying all along, it's cathartic. But if I'm going to knowingly and purposely put myself through that bullshit and well, knowing I've already done this twice and other people have made money from the bullshit, yeah, I'm just going to insist that this time it's on my terms, my channel. If I'm going to go through the bullshit, you know, I should get the same shit as everyone else, maybe. I don't know. But apparently Wendy doesn't think so. So. I know, right? CJ says, you issued the invitation. If they don't want to come, screw them. Why would you want the headache anyway? Exactly. There's no gain. There's no gain for you. Even if you all make up, do you actually want friends like them? That's the thing. You see, the fucked up thing is for a good long while there, I would have loved to have been on good, like, I don't know, terms with like Unirock in terms of like being a colleague or something. But then I kind of learned more about him. And now I totally changed my mind. But I would have actually, up until me learning what I learned, I would have enjoyed that. Everyone else, yeah, I don't really give a shit. You're right. Absolutely right. Mm-hmm. I love how to like I extend the invitation and then people are giving me shit because of how I the terms of my invitation. It's my invitation. You know, why are you dictating how I should invite the discussion? You can invite the discussion any way you like, and I can either accept or deny. just like you have. But no, that's right. Apparently, I'm not entitled to the same things, according to Wendy. So. Oh, no, honey, my views aren't way down. They've been this way for a long while, long before this drama. So I wouldn't worry about my views. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I mean, I just don't. But a stream, you're right, though. You do make a good point. If I were to have a stream where people just came on and started trying to fucking fight with me, I bet that would probably increase views. It's almost like that's what channels think about when they invite things like this on. I wonder, maybe that's what the other channels were thinking of when I went on. Do you think? Again, I don't care. But if I'm going to put myself through that bullshit, then it's going to be more worthwhile for me. Oh my God, thank you, country girl Brenda, for the super sticker. And oh shit. Oh my God, Greenworm 79 just for kicks and Wendy. Thank you. Oh my God, that's so awesome. Yeah, I think at this point, Wendy's just trolling. That's all. You know, she doesn't like the answers I'm getting, even though I'm clearly answering her questions, but they're not the answers she wants to get. So she's going to keep pushing the button in hopes to get the answers she wants to get, but she's never going to get those answers. So she's just wasting her time, which it's time she's never going to get back. I don't know. Exactly, Muzz. What's wrong with 50 people in the chat? That's another thing too. I much rather, I mean, if I'm going to grow or gain views or anything like that, I don't want it to be just over drama, because you can't have the drama. You can't sustain the drama. It's not sustainable. It's just not. And if anyone who can, they got to be fucking tired. You know, I'm too old for that shit. I just am. I need a nap most days. So I can't keep drama going like that. I much rather anything I get to be because people are enjoying themselves, you know, to some degree or whatever. And they'll be likely to come back, you know. And if that means that I stay at low views, then I stay at low views. You know, I would much, it's the quality rather than the quantity. Like I put in a post earlier today, or comment rather. Like quality or quantity is easy. I'd rather have quality than quantity. So. Oh, thank you, little mousy girl. Okay, I'm giving you more money. Happy now, Wendy. I don't think I don't think she's going to be happy. I don't. I get this impression that she might be just difficult to please. I don't know. I could be wrong because I don't really know Wendy. I really don't know her. You don't have a Steve in Canada, Nikki? You want one? I know, I read that right. Are you Poops New Sock? I want Popeye's chicken now. Ever since Lefty was talking about them, because we just got a Popeye's here. Well, not just, as like maybe 6 months ago or so, under a year ago. But it's the first Popeyes we've had in the area, and they got good chicken. They got really good chicken. Did you just dox your mom? Whose mom? I don't know who you're talking to. Their waffle fries hold the sauce perfect. Yeah, I saw your 2 super chats. Did I not get them all? I thought I sent them. There is one here up on top here. I'm not sure if I read it. I saw, okay, I'm giving you more Money Happy Now, Wendy. Country Girl Brenda's sticker. Just for Kicks and Wendy from Green Worm. Silly Rabbit, super sticker. That one I might have missed. No, I think I got it because I remember reading Steve's. And then I think I read yours. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I helping you make money, little mousy girl. I will happily go through and I will read these 50 more times because thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, let me see something here quick, and then I'm probably going to take care of it. Wait a minute. I'm load again. Oh, okay. Now this is telling y'all. Okay, it's in the fridge. Oh, it's probably on the shelf. I didn't put it on the door. I don't think. I think it's on the shelf. All right. So let me share the screen here because this is telling. Like, it's so fucking telling. Wait. You didn't do what I think you were doing, did you? Megan. Don't do it yet. I have a method, or I have something to my madness. So. Pulling up the chat here just to see what, her most recent chats here. Trolling equals disagreeing and calling out your dishonesty. Well, you don't want it to be over drama, hence the stream right now. LOL, I don't know what that means. I'm just venting on you I'm just waiting on you to accuse me of being Katie. Come on. You know you want to. Can we ask Steve when he will be getting the justice he collected $5K for? What did I say about fucking top? You know what? I was gonna, honestly, Wendy, I was gonna boot you for, other reasons, but I said that this is not gonna be about Steve. So now I feel like I have to make examples so no one else talks about Steve. Like, it's really important that we don't talk about Steve. So I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I guess you're gonna have to go. So okay, there we go. So bye, Wendy. Let there be a lesson to everyone. This isn't about Steve. See, this is like something I mentioned too in my video that I did regarding the shit with BX. Or no, it was about Roadhog. My bad. About like the chats and everything, or the moderators in the chats. Like, there are specific things that people I hope and I want to see kicked or whatever. Not just kicked, not put in timeout, but just fucking just ban them, whatever. No warning, just ban them. And that's this incessant trolling that's coming from this small group of people who are fucking obsessed with Steve. And it's not so much that people have a problem with Steve. And it's not even, well, yeah, I guess it is kind of the obsessiveness of it. It's not that people have a problem with Steve. I don't give a shit about that. But if you're going to come in my chat for the purpose of talking about Steve and pushing all these lies and running trying to take over my fucking space, our space, this community, okay, for their own personal agenda. They don't give a shit about why you're here in chat. They don't give a shit about why I'm up and stream. They don't give a shit about anyone else here. All they care about is pushing their message, and they want to hijack everything here for the purpose of pushing their message. There's no reasoning with someone like that. There's no compromise. There's no understanding. There's no talking. So yeah, if that happens, then just don't even waste your time. Just kick them, ban them. That's the one thing that can get you banned from the channel, is if you come in here trying to steal our space and our time for your own personal agenda. So. Oh, here. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Wait. All right, let me end that. All right, Brandon. I'm going to bring you up now. I'm going to give you just a second though, in case you're not like ready or not by your shit or whatever. you know, I don't want to like bring you up on stream and then all of a sudden we hear you like peeing or something. So keep it about 30 seconds. I'm going to bring you up. So. Hi, Silly Rabbit. Happy Friday. I didn't say anything on the super chat. At times, silence can be golden. Can also speak volumes for me to say. My son would be in disbelief. Yeah, I mean, as much of as a schmuck Dr. Phil is, he does have a few good, just very short and sweet messages that he shares often, and one of them is something he said his father told him. It's I forget how it is, something about knowing when to shut up. Like, and it makes you think like, yeah, people are always thinking about what to say, and when you can find that one perfect thing to say, that's awesome. But sometimes it's nowhere near as awesome as just knowing when to shut the fuck up. So, yeah. I don't know what Octagon's talking about. Wasn't the original issue word? See, there was an original issue 3 years ago. To call it an original issue now is hugely misleading, I think, because the only purpose that issue has served is to be nothing more than some cheap exploitative fodder for people to use to try to just break down someone that they hate. Like, I mean, I get why people dislike the guy, sure, and hate the guy and don't want to see him, whatever. That's one thing. But these people who have an issue with Warden on Twitter don't seem to have an issue with anyone else who does anything similar or close to or anything just shitty as well. They're very picky about, when it comes to something like SA, they're very picky about things. They seem to be fine with overlooking it, or violence against spouses, domestic violence. They're very picky with it. They don't want to call it out. They don't want to talk about it if it involves someone they like. But since this is involving, not even involving Steve, this is involving, they're so desperate to come at Steve over something like this because it's so bad that they have to resort to using a one-time guest from 3 years ago to do it. That's the issue. That's the issue, plain and simple. So yeah, I commented on that, but I don't care about Warden. I don't care how, I'm not arguing one side of whatever. I don't give a shit. It's done and over with. I already stated how I feel, what I think about that. But my comment was purely, if you read my comment too, it's clear as day. It's about the hypocrisy of it all. That it's funny that the people who have such an issue over this one-time guest from 3 years ago, but no one's saying a word to Uni when he put that tweet up asking, hey, Kyle reached out to me. What do y'all think? No one thought a thing about that. It's the hypocrisy for me. Hey, I agree with you about Warden. I agree. He's a piece of shit. I don't want him. I wouldn't want him on my channel, whatever. I get it. I agree. I'm not arguing with you. It's not the point, though. So no matter how hard people try to make it the point, it's not the fucking point. So. What are you talking? Where did Child R come from? What are you high? What the fuck are you talking about? We're talking about Warden and Kyle. Where are you getting Child R from? Oh, you wouldn't happen to be trying to pull something else into this, would you? Because that's all you got. Which is nothing, but whatever. He doesn't owe you an apology. How were you slighted if he called someone honorable? Do you know the person he called? It's not your fucking shit. You can think however you want to think about Steve for that. You can sit there and think, gee, maybe he should apologize to his viewers or something like that. Sure. But you're not owed it. He's not obligated to give it to you. You're not entitled to it. So. It's funny, though. I mean, I think the whole fact that Steve hasn't continued talking about it. He hasn't had him up on stream. He hasn't had him up on the channel. He has no association or anything with the guy. That should give you a clue of where Steve's stance is on the whole thing. Because if Steve really truly supported the guy, then he'd be supporting the guy. He's not. He's obviously wants nothing to do with the guy. So, but that's not the point for you, is it? You're not trying to get things to a point where, where Steve is distancing himself from this bad man and that people in the community can feel safe or whatever. That's not the point for you, even though that's clearly what Steve has done. So. Really, Clarissa? Who did Roadhog beat? Can I see the arrest record? Can I see the conviction? What are you talking about? So I know that Roadhog and his wife have had their issues, and I've seen the videos, and I heard the things I heard, and it's deplorable, sure. But I mean, I don't get it. And I didn't panel him. I thought he was going to come up here and fight with me. That's not paneling someone. He did make some good points, although, I mean, I do really strongly stand by what I said, where it kind of should start from here and then work its way out, But yeah, I thought he was going to yell at me. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to bring you up, Brendan. My bad. All right. Here you are. Sorry.
First of all, can you hear me? Am I good?
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Right.
I got distracted by chat. I think I'm going to have to kick some more people.
That's okay. You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
All right, cool.
Chad, if you hear an echo or anything, let me know, because he's talking a little louder than like Roadhog and shit. So there might be an echo now. If there is, just let me know, and I'll grab headphones and shit.
Yeah, I think I've toned it down. I can tone myself down. Hold on. If I'm too loud.
Okay. Yeah. Bullet is interesting name. I'm not excusing away their issues. I'm talking in response to the domestic violence statement that was said. And by pointing that out by saying there was no physical violence. Sure, there was some shitty, horrible, deplorable things said. Absolutely. But in response to the domestic violence accusation, I did not see anything, and I don't believe anyone else did either. So that's all I'm saying.
That?
But again, if you want to turn into something that's not, whatever. I'm just going to start kicking people. So let's see. Who do I start with?
Hold on. Fuck.
Okay, tell you what, no, here's the thing.
I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. Octagon, do you want to talk? Come up and chat, okay? I'm going to hide you out for now. Yeah, no, I'm not going to hide you. I'm going to put you in timeout. You want to talk? Come up and chat. Otherwise, then I'm going to kick you. And who else was it? There was Clarissa here, right? Clarissa, same thing goes for you. There's the link. It's pinned. Grab the link if you want to chat, and we'll do it up on stream. Otherwise, I'm just going to kick you out. But for now, you're just going to get timed out. Anyone else?
Seems like this corner was like drama a few words.
Yeah, Sammy, sweetheart, same thing with you. You're welcome to come up and stream and chat with me. Let's go. Otherwise, you don't really care about a resolution, I'm going to say, and you just want to be here to use domestic violence and everything as a weapon to just hate on someone. But if you want to come up and chat, let's do it. Otherwise, right now you're in timeout.
Yeah, creator is actually the only thing to do is the stout shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I know.
It sucks.
So everyone in chat, the link is there. Everyone's welcome to come up and chat if you want. Moderators, you feel free to put people in timeout, as you know, whatever. You guys got it.
And this is my opinion, but all Beast Boy does is complain and talk shit, it seems like to me. I don't see him trying to like fix anything.
Who?
BX.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I'd agree. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone's really trying to fix anything. See, this is the thing. Like, Steve had said this in the comments when Roadhog and I were talking, and Steve has a point, and I was thinking the same thing. when Roadhog said that YouTube has gotten out of hand, and YouTube has always been like this. It's a social media platform.
It's kind of worse. I know that.
Yeah, it's created by people. It's all about people.
Yeah.
You know, no one's held to like any professional standards or whatever. People can do for the most part whatever they want, and that's going to happen. So I mean, I don't think it's gotten worse. It's just I think it's gotten more mainstream.
That's a better way to put it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm also not going to play the videos of Roadhog and his wife because let's say you're right and there was a victim and everything in those instances. I don't want to further victimize them by playing this shit. I'm putting that shit on blast on fucking YouTube. This is what I mean by you people are weaponizing this shit for your own personal agenda. You don't give a shit about victims or anyone actually involved because you can't wait to just fucking put this shit on blast and just fucking use it to point at someone else. Like,
I've seen those videos. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I said I've seen those videos. I don't think there's anything physical on them.
No,
it was an awkward situation, but there wasn't nothing physical.
Yeah, and they've had their issues. Yeah, what am I going to say? I mean, I'm trying to just not make it worse. I'm not trying not to worsen these issues that they had, but I want to keep it honest though too. There was no violence. They had issues. Whatever. Maybe they still have them. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. It's their shit. I don't need to talk about their shit on my channel. I can bring up anyone I fucking want on my channel who's done whatever they've done in their past, but have them on for a different reason.
Oh, you know, I was gonna say something about the honorable statement. The people that are attacking Steve for that are generalizing it. He didn't say he was honorable because he did what he did. He's saying he's honorable in one aspect of what he's doing on YouTube. The Second Amendment auditing stuff.
More than possible, yeah.
At least that's what I think, and I've known Steve for a while. I believe him when he says it.
Brandon, this isn't about Steve.
I know, right? Okay, let's talk about something else.
No, I mean, see, if I held everyone to the same purity standards that these people are expecting and wanting me to hold Steve to, then no one would ever be up on my channel, including myself. You know, everyone. Yeah. Let's look at the people Unirox had on his channel in the past. If you look into people, you're going to find some deplorable shit in their past to some degree because we're humans and we fucking suck. We do.
Yeah,
so
we like you. We really, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing though how so many people think that they don't suck or something. I want to try a layered shot I made earlier. I thought I had work tonight, and work, I swear to God, like no one's getting in touch with me, so I reach out to work. I'm like, am I good for tonight? I'm told, yeah, it looks like we're not going to need you, whatever. I'm like, okay. Then an hour later, I get a text. Okay, scratch that. Yeah, we just had a call and we're going to need you to come in. Can you be here at 6:30? And I'm like, yeah. And so I get in the shower, I eat, and then my phone goes off again. Never mind. With the store, look, we're really not busy, so it looks like you're okay. I'm like, you know, I just because I'm at home does not mean that this whiplash y'all are giving me isn't going to fall under workman's comp. I'm just saying, it should still qualify. So okay, so here's the deal. If one of these assholes from Twitter, yes, they're assholes, comes on, then fine, we'll chat. Otherwise, let's talk about other shit. Anything else, really? Anything else?
Hey, is Leo still in the background? I want to talk to him and say hi.
Is who?
Leo Entertainment.
Oh no, yeah. There's no one in the.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's more than welcome though to hop back on if he wants.
I don't think he wants to talk to me. He doesn't like me.
Oh, why?
I've been called fake by him. I think he called me fake, and BS really doesn't like me. He really thinks I'm a fake bitch.
I mean, I think.
Leo didn't call me a fake bitch though. Let me clarify that.
I think it's like almost like a rite of passage. I think on YouTube to to be disliked by PX.
Yeah.
I'm not insulting him. It's just that he seems to he likes to fight with people. Looks like that's all.
I just don't really like being called fake. I'm really this awkward.
Yeah, I don't think you're fake. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think you're fake.
I'm a weirdo. I admit it.
Huh?
I'm a weirdo and I'm a pain in the ass. I admit it.
We're all weirdos. We're all pains in the asses. I mean, well, maybe we're all weirdos.
Yeah.
You're
in
not
our own way. Yeah. Thanks.
You're not a pain in the ass. All right, let me check. I want to see. I have all this liquor here, but I don't know what I want to make. I don't really want to drink. I just want to taste good shit. I mean, I would, if I could, I would just sit here and make drink after drink and have like a sip of it and just go on trying the next one. But then I get yelled at for wasting alcohol.
We could do a show like that or a series.
Yeah, I could. I still got to buy all the alcohol and shit. Like, I don't know.
Or try to get some no shit. What's that? Sponsors, like alcohol sponsors.
I was thinking about that. The liquor store by my house. Like I got talking with the guy there, and I was telling him about the YouTube channel and stuff, and he seemed kind of interested. Like he's like, oh yeah, like, and okay, cool. So and you just put in good word for me or whatever he said with his accent.
Yeah, it's good publicity, man.
Right. They don't have a really good selection though. So I mean, there's another store though that's like a mile in the other direction. They have a fantastic selection. I mean, I might reach out to him.
That'd be a good idea. I mean, shit.
Yay, it's layering. Kind of. Yeah, mostly. See. I have my camera on. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. You see it? Different layers? I'm going to spell it. There. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it tastes like, though.
Yeah.
That'd be good with coconut rum instead of pineapple vodka. Maybe I should have done that. Oh. So, anything else happening on YouTube today?
Huh?
I haven't watched much.
Oh, man.
I
don't watch much at all.
Nikki, I want tacos now.
Tacos are cool.
They are so cool. One of my girlfriends she works with, give a get. I don't know what's that word? Recalcitrant. I don't know that word. I volunteered for a few years back. It's a great issue to highlight. Her work is great. Dash X, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm more than happy to learn and share. So, I don't know.
I mean, it's fun. Oh, wait. What am I doing?
You know what? Don't. I have to say, I think I made pretty good points and everything about how my channel is I'm not here just for the money or whatever. It's nice and I'll gladly accept it and I'll welcome it, but that's not why I'm here. It's not why I'm doing what I'm doing. But I have to say, there is something I would sell myself out for. Like, I didn't even know that this was possible. Like, I had no idea that people did this for creators or that creators just could get this. But when I, started watching Molly a few months ago, and I saw she was getting DoorDash. Like, people were fucking sending her food.
Yeah.
Like, Miles bringing me. What? How? Like, I mean,
that's how you get sponsors. That's how you get free shit.
Yeah, and I realized I have to get my address up because she has to do that to get that. But that's a risk I'd be happy to take. I mean, it's already out there anyways, really. But yeah, I would do that for food. I would fucking do that for food in a second. especially for tacos. So.
Oh yeah.
Like seriously, how? And then she one time I'm listening to her and she's like listing off the food that people send her, and that was just for that day. Like she got like coffee and shit in the morning from someplace. Like what the fuck? Like how?
Nice.
I want
Awesome. Ew.
tacos will make me drop my standards. Yeah. Fucking standards. Who's got time for that shit when the tacos are on the line? The liquor stores around here deliver too. I don't know if DoorDash will cover them though. Oh God. I could just hear like the live stream too about that. Like if I had like liquor delivered here while streaming. She's such a lush. People are sending her booze. Tomorrow wearing purple lipstick if Aaron can get away with blue and try hello shiny. Normally I can't get away with it, but because the blue I have is dark. No, it's okay. Like where is it? Okay, so like this is the blue I have. It's dark. See, I gotta be on the right one. Okay, so you see, it's dark. It's a dark blue. It's even darker when it gets on. But then I found this, so I put this over it, and this is how I can get away with the blue now. Is because of this. It's not quite as vampire-y looking. Although maybe I'm wrong and I can't get away with a period, and I just think I can. I don't know, but I like it better with this on it. You like it, Brandon? See? Pretty, huh? Did I lose you? No. Okay.
Sorry, I was muted.
I think there's one drink I've been wanting to try. I think I'm going to try that next, and then this can be it for the booze tonight.
Oops.
Let me put this on first. Oh, shit. It's not going to look good now. The lip liner's not wearing off and shit. Now I'm gonna start to look like a fucking, I don't know, dumb clown, maybe. I don't know. So, what kind of drink do you like to drink, Brandon?
My favorite alcohol, I guess. I'm a whiskey guy. I like Jack Daniels.
What kind of whiskey? Like, what's your favorite?
Jack Daniels is my favorite, actually.
Have you tried like the Gentleman Jack or anything?
Oh, I want to, but not yet.
No? Okay. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big whiskey person, though.
Whiskey, yeah. It's kind of love sometimes. It's good. I like it. Nice.
What about bourbon?
Ooh, Jim Beam. Jim Beam's a good bourbon. I've tried that.
Did you know that Jim Beam, they have a line of bourbon that's like their like most premier stock or something. I'm not sure. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
But it's just like crazy expensive. Like in the bar, we have a few things, that are like really expensive, like per ounce and shit. And like there's, Johnny Walker Blue, everyone knows that. There's this other one, Del Mora or something like that.
I think cognac is one of those.
Yeah, we have one of the Hennessy's that's really expensive.
Yeah.
But then there's this Jim Beam, and this Jim Beam is like the second most expensive thing in the bar. I think maybe the Johnny Walker Blue might be a little more, just like a couple of $1 or $2 more expensive. That's it though. But yeah, like it just, I don't know. You never expect to walk into a bar and see Jim Beam as one of the most expensive things in the fucking place. It's since you like whiskey, have you tried shit, I didn't bring that in here. Screwball.
Oh no, I haven't. Is it good?
It's so fucking good. Like I'm not a whiskey drinker, but I'll drink the shit out of that. It's really good.
I'll check it out. Definitely.
I'm gonna mute just for a second. Okay, sorry. It's just really loud, and the ice is right there in front of my phone. But I've been meaning to try vanilla vodka and grape soda. It just sounds like it'll taste good. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Vodka and grape soda? It sounds interesting. I mean,
Vanilla vodka, yeah.
oh, vanilla vodka. Oh,
Where's my thing? Okay, I want to do it here.
oh, it's,
Yeah, that's good. I don't know why. I just had it taste good. I think most things would taste good with grape soda, but vanilla I think is going to add something to it. All right, let's see if it's good.
there we go.
Oh, it's so fucking. Oh my god, it's so good. That is really fucking good. Oh my god. All right.
Oh, what is that?
There may be one more after this one. I don't know. It's vanilla vodka, which I have solely vanilla. Personally, I prefer this brand. It's called Pinnacle Whipped. It's cheaper too than the solely vanilla, but it has a more stronger, I think, vanilla taste to it, a little bit sweeter. So, and I like sweet shit. So, but this will do for a good second. Just that and grape soda. That's it.
Oh, wow.
It's very good.
Near me, I have a place that sells pink vodka.
Oh, is it?
Thinking about trying it.
Yeah. Oh shit, there's. I can't remember the name of it. I know what you're talking about though. They make all kinds of like cool vodkas now. Like, or they've been making it now. We're getting them imported in. I don't know, but like, there's been some really cool looking. Well, the bottles look cool anyways from like Russia. I know it's Russia, but so. Like, there's one that comes with like a little ice pick and shit. Like, that's so cool. Like you can get drunk and you can kill someone. It's so Russian. Okay. I'm sorry. You okay?
That killing people thing got me. Okay. I think like that too, but it's still surprising.
Oh,
I can really stab people with this.
I didn't mean it. I was kind of bummed about not working tonight though with the storm because like in the past, like the nights if you're bartending, I find here, at least here anyways, when there's a storm, it's always one of the weirdest, interesting fucking nights because like you get like a lot of weird people in. You don't. It's just like you're not. It's not your normal loud in your face crowd. It's like all the outliers kind of come in then, and nobody wants to go home because it's so shitty out. So they just all sit there. But no one's really looking to get shit faced either because it's so shitty out. So it's just always a fun, interesting night, but it's never hectic or busy. It's just, I don't know, kind of keeps you on your toes. I think. I like it. The 24 hours, right? Why are you sober for 24 hours? Wait a minute. Someone was telling me about a place that doesn't sell alcohol for like 24 hours? I forget what it was. But it was like you had to wait like forever to like go to a liquor store. Was that you? Was that? No, it wouldn't have been on a Friday night. The way it was explained to me, I don't think it was on a Friday. Silly rabbit. Why are you sober for 24 hours? Do you have to pee in a cup or something? No, you don't tell me. I'm just kidding. Okay. Weird alcohol laws on Sunday. Yeah, we used to like. It used to be here. you couldn't buy alcohol before, I think like 6 a.m. or something on every day except for Sunday. Sunday, you couldn't buy it before noon. And you couldn't buy it after 2 a.m. All nights. And the 2 a.m. thing still applies, but I think on Sundays you can buy alcohol like at 6 a.m. or whatever. Maybe that's it. Just from like 2 to 6, you can't buy it. But at least here in New York, all of our counties are wet. Like they're not dry counties, like some states. Fucking weirdos. That was me. Our bottle shops shut on public holiday. That's what it was. Like Christmas and Good Friday. Okay, yep. That's right. So it sounds like Silly Rabbit needs to stay sober for another reason. She doesn't have to. Oh well.
Oh well. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap this up shortly because I don't like to, unless I don't know. I don't like to stream for that long, like over 2 hours.
Yeah.
I get hungry. And no one's sending me food, damn it. So there's no alcohol sale on Sundays. I mean, we can buy it on Sundays, but it used to be not before noon. But there is one county though, or one city, Oneonta. Like most places throughout the state, happy hour, closing time is either 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. But for some reason, like on Saturday nights there, because of church next day, their closing time is 1 a.m. It's crazy. Like, that's going to suck. Like here at 2 a.m., there were times when we would get in the car and drive to the next county because there were 2 counties over. That was 4 a.m. I mean, it took us 45 minutes to drive there, but whatever. Midnight and 6 a.m. and liquors has to be bought in an ABC store with bankers hours. Yeah, most of the liquor stores around here, like they close at like 5, 6, 7 o'clock. Like even on a Friday, there's like one store, the big one that's a mile away that I was talking about. They're open till like midnight on like the weekend. Like, you're a liquor store. You should be. Why would you close early? Like, I would think liquor stores, like their main competition is bars because people go there to buy liquor. Wouldn't you want to compete with the bars with the hours? I don't know. Oh, I thought they said I live on the ship at first. Okay. Live on the strip. Oh, Las Vegas? Peaches? Sorry, that's who I'm talking to. You're crazy when you're drunk, silly rabbit. I used to be. I don't know. I don't get drunk though either anymore, really. I used to want to fight everyone though when I did. It's 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. here and closed Sundays. We have strict rules in my state as well as dry, communities with no alcohol. Yeah, I couldn't believe that when I first heard that there are like dry counties in some states. Like, but why? But why? Now at my age, I'm just a tired drunk. Yeah, that's me. I can still hang for a while, but not if I drink too much. Like before, it used to be the more I drink, the longer I could hang. Now that's not the case. Yep, I used to get in a lot of bar fights. I don't know, they just made the night. But I mean, they're bar fights though. Like nobody lets a bar fight go on. The establishment wants to protect their shit. So they're always broken up. I think that's why they were fun. I wasn't expecting to really get my ass kicked. At least, no one's that quick at kicking ass. So. Oh God, The Hangover. No, I don't want. I can't deal with the hangovers like I used to. And like the alcohol one's bad enough, but like if you're fucking around the other shit too, forget about it. Oh my God. Like if you're at a rave or something, for example, like for like 2 days afterwards, just can't do shit. It's horrible. Exactly, Lisa. Just Lisa, days to recover from drinking. Really? Without a lawyer? That's why they have such strict liquor sales laws to help curb domestic violence? Holy shit. I mean, yeah, I have no doubt. And I basically know like alcohol feeds into that, and sure, it exacerbates it. It never dawned on me that it might exacerbate it to the point where it'd be noticeable to remove it. Like, wow, holy shit, that's crazy. Like, that's really crazy. Oh my God. So Silly Rabbit says, oh yes, and where I reside for now, they used to not sell on Sundays, and trust and believe the good, I'm thinking being the good alcoholic like I used to be. I could find people that sold it out of their house, like bathtub gin, only just, without the bathtub or whatever. Like, well, no, I mean, people brew beer and shit at home. So I imagine like there's like real like home kits and shit people can use for booze. So like no one's getting like fucking lead poisoning and shit. Yes. Oh my God, Christy B. Oh my God, yes. Redheaded Sluts was my drink. I fucking loved it. This like my go-to drink. Like if I'm in a new place or whatever and you don't want to sit there and take your time picking out a drink and everyone's like standing their way in, just want to hurry up and order something and then get acquainted with your surroundings. That's my go-to drink. It's funny though. Most of the time I order and people are like, what, you like the shot? And like, yeah, I like the shot, but in a big glass. Oh, okay. And I get a weird look. I can't be the only person. Come on now. Toilet bowl wine. Okay, redheaded sluts. Yeah, go ahead. Go Google it. See what comes up. Okay. It's 1 part Jaeger, and it's gonna sound gross. Trust me. When I first heard the 3 ingredients, I was like, what? But then you try it and you're like, oh my God. But it's Jaeger, peach schnapps, and cranberry juice. But it's so good. Oh, yep. Oh, you looked it up. Okay. You looked it up. Well, fuck you then. I know it does sound nasty, doesn't it? And I get it. Everyone who I say that to, they make the face. That's why I now interrupt. Listen, it's gonna sound like shit, but trust me on this. It doesn't taste like shit. It's so good. Oh, I don't have cranberry juice. Otherwise, I could make it. I have like a white cran peach, but there's gonna be too much peach between that and the shop, so I can't really have one. And right now, I'm kind of really liking the vanilla vodka and grape soda. So. Dude, I'm not a fan of Jaeger either. I'm not. I'm definitely just. It sounds like whether you're a fan of Jaeger or not, it still sounds like it's gonna taste like shit, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It's weird though. Like, I love Romana Sambuca, but I can't stand Jaeger. It's weird. But the images that came up. Don't click on the cheerleaders. That's funny. All right. On that note, I'm going to wrap this up. And I'm guessing I lost Brandon at some point. So sorry, Brandon. But maybe next time. I don't think I'm going to be streaming it all this weekend because I'm closing tomorrow night and then I'm working all day Sunday. So if I do it, it'll only be like sometime tomorrow before work, but I don't know. I have an idea for a video I got to start working on because it's going to be an ordeal. Oh, link to you. Oh, you're streaming tonight, Steve? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll put that link in there. Oh, wait, you can put in there. You have your brunch. Whatever. But yes, Steve just linked his stream there at the bottom. Go check him out. Doing atheological a-holes tonight solo. I don't know what that is. Yeah, you know, I was watching Rhetoric's stream where he was, I don't know, fucking fighting with flat earthers or something. I have a question. Because I have a theory. I don't think flat earthers are really all about the earth being flat. I don't think that's it. Because I think that they're horizontal earthers, I guess. Because like whenever they talk about flat earth, it's like a table. It's not like a door. So what do they have against the vertical flat earths? Why can't the earth be vertical and flat? Like, I take issue with that because it's being awfully like shapists, you know, like why can't it be a door? Why does it have to be a table every time? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I feel like they haven't really thought their stance through completely. See, you say that to them, flat earth is anything not round, but I disagree because I can't believe I'm going to use these two words together or this phrase together, whatever, because I just never thought some things would be a thing. But according to every flat earth model I've seen, flat earth should not have a model. There shouldn't be models of it, but whatever. According to everyone I've seen, it's a table. They're all tables. None of them are doors. You know, I don't know. Yes, thank you for reminding me, Estella. Oh God, I'm such a horrible person. Thank you so much for the mods, for all your hard work and all the shit you put up with and the great job you guys do. Thank you very much. I should say that way more often than I do. So. The planet Earth were vertical, we'd fall. See, okay, but yeah, no, I see. I know. I don't think so. I don't know. Well, because like we don't fall off now. But yeah, if it was a table though. But I mean, like, okay, say it's a table though. Couldn't you make the argument against the flat Earth, like because the water and shit and the people on a horizontal flat Earth were on the Earth. The water's on the Earth. The ocean's on the Earth. Well, what's underneath all that? It's going to be Earth, right? Dirt, whatever. Well, how does the water and shit not make its way through to the bottom and then start like dripping out the bottom? Because I mean, you put water in any fucking like potted plant or something, and the shit comes out always. Like it holds there, and even it gets stagnant and disgusting if it doesn't drain. So why isn't water draining, or why isn't it getting all gross and shit and like becoming full of bacteria and shit and killing us? It just doesn't make sense. I don't know. Turtles all the way down. Are you saying that turtles are keeping the water in place? Wow, so turtles, like, they saved the world. We should be nicer to the turtles, I think. We really should be. I don't know. Every, again, flat earth model I've seen, it's a table. They should, well, then you know what? They need to start making drawings and models of vertical flat earths if they really truly believe that it could be vertical. They, you know, because people are getting the wrong ideas. So, all right, I gotta go. Bye, guys. Thanks for being here. And hoping, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe some people will find balls and just want to act on them. Bye. As soon as I find my exit door.